you know, on January 7th, we received an email saying that there was a disturbing child sexploitation lawsuit about Roblox Corporation that had been filed in the Northern District of California, where they're headquartered, and it was about a 9-year-old child here in Cook County. All right. So you wouldn't think that here we are 8 days later and we would get an email about another Roblox situation, a lawsuit that's now been filed, given a situation that's taken place regarding another child so soon here. This is a child downstate, 17-year-old Peoria County girl. And so I want to bring in Jamie Powers of the Dolman Law Group to talk about what was quite surprising here, but now this Roblox, Discord, Snapchat facing a federal lawsuit here.
Yeah, so hi again, and I wish that we didn't have to keep having these conversations, but here we are, like you said, just days later, filing another lawsuit, this time for a child who, at worst case scenario, the predator kidnapped her and sexually assaulted her, raped her twice. So, these types of cases keep happening across the country, and here we are on behalf of another family just trying to hold Roblox accountable.
It's sick. The allegations are incredibly disturbing, but very different from what we heard on January 7th in that case. So walk us through this situation this time around. What are the accusations here?
Yeah, and it's similar in how it started, right? So there was a predator who targeted this child and pretended that they were the same age as the child. So the same grooming tactics, the same type of trust that was acquired. The predator, had the child believe that they were in a relationship, and then continued to manipulate the child. They took the interactions from Roblox to Discord and then Snapchat. And then it escalated where the predator traveled from his residence in Chicago to kidnap the plaintiff, sexually assault the plaintiffs on 2 separate occasions. He took her from her home and transported her to his residence in Chicago. So while the facts are wildly different, in terms of the case that we talked about last week, and in the cases that we've been filing across the country, we have, over 40 now that we've filed on behalf of families. It all starts the same. It all starts the same, where there is a predator. They are specifically using Roblox to target the child. And so the fact that it all starts the same, and not only is that something that we've recognized, but the courts have recognized, which is why they have decided to coordinate this lawsuit in the Northern District of California.
I mean, these are such popular apps, but at the same time, I feel like as adults, we really don't know a lot about them.
That's true. That's true. Most of the parents that I talk to are my age, and we came up with like AOL in the chat rooms, right? And so technology has come very far from when, from my age when I was using chat rooms. I'm sure when you were using chat rooms, Snapchat and Discord, these are platforms of communication where, they're not passive communication tools. They're deliberately designed to encourage these types of private, ongoing interactions between users, and that includes minors. And so, even Snapchat, where you have disappearing messages, disappearing screenshots. So, parents can't even keep track of the types of interaction that's happening. These design features are really, built around secrecy. And so that's why predators are just using it to their advantage.
Yeah, that's the biggie right there, because when I was growing up, you couldn't even have like the conversation when the cell phones weren't around until after I had graduated. Well, yeah, I was in college when I finally had a cell phone. And so I remember like growing up, someone, one, had to call your home, and two, like your mom could get on the phone in the other room and say like, who are you talking to? I mean, the levels of privacy just were not there to this extent where adults could contact children like this. Now, when we talked to you the last time about the case involving the 9-year-old child here in Cook County, I just want to go back over our response from Roblox here because it still applies in some ways. They said that we aim to set a new bar for online safety. We're always working to improve. In the past year, Roblox has introduced over 145 new initiatives, including updated parental controls, stricter defaults for users under 13, and new content maturity labels. There's quite a bit more in their overall statement, but they said that they're deeply troubled by hearing these things. But we do keep hearing these things.
Yeah, and they're now deeply troubled when there have been reports and incidents of this that have been happening years before. And so the fact that these safety features are coming on the heels of these lawsuits being filed, it is a little too late. And in terms of the safety features themselves, like, okay, age verification, sure, they have that, that scan of the child's face. But how is that really going to protect the child? It's this age verification that's based on how someone's face looks, right? So you can still misrepresent your age. The automated systems that say, okay, this person is age appropriate, that can still misclassify users. So this type of verification alone doesn't eliminate the risk because the core system of Roblox still allows adults and children to coexist in this virtual space, right? So that's the core problem. And so we're really looking for Roblox to, have safety be the default, not this like opt-in where we're relying on automated systems to verify ages.
Yeah, there's so much to it, but we certainly appreciate you coming on the show to talk with us about it. Just quickly here, what happens next? If it took us 7 days to get another one of these lawsuits just for our area, what do you think happens next here? What do you all do next?
Yeah, so like I said, the courts have consolidated these cases, so they are centralized, coordinated in the Northern District of California. There's going to be a status conference at the end of the month. It's the first status conference where the judge that has been assigned these cases will set out the scheduling order, talk about next steps, when discovery is going to occur. So, the real next steps of these cases are going to start to happen here in the next, few weeks to the next month. So stay tuned, keep in touch. We will definitely let you know how the cases are proceeding.
Please do. We're certainly interested in the updates. I think there are so many parents who are just wondering how this keeps happening and wanting all the information possible to be able to keep their children safe. Thank you so much for joining us once again, Jamie.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching Fox 32 Chicago. Subscribe now for the stories that matter and never miss what's next.